What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Never Enough Toys podcast. I am your co-host, Rich Rampage.
And I'm Grizzly.
And we are grown men who still collect toys.
Oh yeah, action figs.
So it looks like this is going to be a monthly show.
Yeah.
It's been a while, bro.
Yeah, man.
But we are here, and this is episode number 10. Episode number 10.
Perfect 10.
Listen, you can't get to 100 without getting to 10, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for today's show.
Absolutely.
It's one of the shows that actually does have like a month in between recordings. Like,
yeah,
we didn't record for like a whole month of September for reals.
That's true. We had some vacations in between, which was good. I went on vacation in the end of July and beginning of August, and then when I came back, we filmed one, and then you went on vacation, and we are filming that one after this. Here we go.
And our vacations were very similar.
Oh yeah.
Me and my wife, for our anniversary, decided for our first time to go to Disney World in Orlando, Florida.
Yes, a very familiar place this year.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude. All right, you told me I was going to have a good time, and I didn't really bite onto it. Let me tell you, It was probably one of the best times in my entire life.
I can wholeheartedly agree that
it seriously made my life. If you're a big kid, this is the trip you got to do. I mean, you have to. I mean, I guess besides going all the way to California to Disneyland.
Yeah.
But Disney World, holy shit, man. Dude, I was a big kid. All right, so going there the first day, great. We landed, early in the morning. Couldn't check into the hotel until about later. So we were like, all right, cool, no problem. Did a couple of Target and Walmart hits.
Nice.
And then we ended up at Disney Springs.
Awesome.
Disney Springs, pretty much a big outdoor attraction mall. It's great. We were drinking and looking at things and going in shops and different stores and whatnot. Freaking awesome. It was like a little taste of what's to come.
Yeah, they got the Indiana Jones hangar bar there.
Yes.
You've got a really awesome Lego store there.
The House of Blues with the Blues Brothers.
House of Blues with the Blues Brothers. Yeah. Disney Springs is great, like for a night where you don't necessarily have anything booked or you need to do a dinner. Right. You head over there.
Restaurants and stores and really go. They did the Lego store over there.
Oh my Lord.
First off, they have a huge ass Lego Loch Ness monster in the lake. It's ginormous.
Yeah.
I took pictures. You'll be doing some editing. I'll throw in some pictures.
I got a bunch as well.
The big Lord of the Rings, was that the horse, or is that even Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, so they had I think they had Lord of the Rings. They had a lot of Star Wars
and the Mickey Fantasia.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
Amazing.
All made out of Legos. Amazing. Yeah. The first day of actual parks, we went to Epcot.
Nice.
We went around the world 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, we were at every park from open to close.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
So we went around, like I said, went around the world in like 3 times, drinking, eating, sitting, relaxing, chilling, meeting people. It was just a great time. Did the Epcot Ride.
Yeah.
First off, my wife had me hysterical laughing because we go and do it. We go in the
globe.
The
Epcot globe.
It's like the history of existence, I guess.
Yes.
I don't know. Really cool animatronic slow ride, but it was really, really fun.
Yeah.
We get out and we're walking around, and Jen looks up at the big silver golf ball, and she goes, "I wonder what the hell is in there." I was like,
we were in there.
Just in there. What? We were in. That's the ride.
That's
in
the ride.
There. Rich, are you fucking kidding me? I said, no, that's where we were. We were in the ball. It was funny.
I love it.
Anyway.
Did you notice in that ride, though, there's an Easter egg? There's a toy Easter egg in there?
A toy Easter egg? I might have noticed.
Okay, I have it here.
He's bending over.
Ooh.
Mousetrap.
There is a mousetrap game being played on that ride.
Really?
Yeah.
Do TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
I made a score with TJ Maxx.
Ooh.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, there's a little Easter egg, and it's funny that it's Mousetrap, considering Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah. By the way, that was the day that I met Mickey Mouse.
Oh, nice.
I met Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse at Epcot, and I'm 34 years old. To be enamored, with a fucking mouse, man. I'm just like, oh my god, it's Mickey Mouse. It's Mickey. Like, I grew up with like a poster on my wall when I was a kid, and like that's the Mickey head, like
Yeah.
You know. And then you go to birthday parties and you see like the bootleg.
Oh my god, with the eye. The eye, that's the mouth.
Right. It's never quite right. And then you actually see the mouse.
Yeah.
And it was so cool. Then the next day was our anniversary, and we went to the Magic Kingdom.
Nice.
Let me tell you, first off, we went at the perfect time because right now is the 50th anniversary celebration of the park. And I've seen some TikToks in the past couple of days. That place is mobbed.
It sure is.
Mobbed. And me and Jen were like skipping with space everywhere we went. I never waited longer than 20 minutes for a ride.
As opposed to my 90.
Right? No, the only ride that I didn't refuse, but I passed it up and never went back, was the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
I saw 55 minutes and I was like, that's too long. I don't want to wait that long.
Right.
And then we never ended up making our way back there.
I actually didn't get on that one this year. My brother did.
I didn't do any rides that would get us wet.
Yeah.
Get us wet. Yeah, I didn't want to get wet. But I did get to go on a bunch of rides. We had lunch at Be Our Guest.
Yeah.
And my wife was very excited when they informed us that they were
sitting
us in the beast quarters.
Yes.
And the dark drabness and the thunder and lightning.
Yeah, it's got a good ambiance in there.
I had a $60 filet mignon for lunch. It was great.
Oh, hell yeah. You did.
Yeah.
And you tried the gray stuff. It's delicious.
The gray stuff. I had the gray stuff. I'd never heard of the gray stuff until Jen saw it and said, it's the gray stuff. I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like,
it's from the song. I was like, I don't know.
It's like whipped, emulsified cookie.
Yes, and it's in a little white chocolate chip cup.
Yeah, so that's edible.
Yeah, that's edible. Yeah, everything was great.
You know what that gray stuff tastes like?
What?
WWF ice cream bars.
Ooh. Oh man, it's been
if
a while.
You can place that taste on your tongue again,
you'd
be like, oh my god, that's the cookie I had from that.
Right. And then the next day we went to the Hollywood Studios before Magic Kingdom. So
I can't even wait to hear what you think of this.
Hollywood, Galaxy's Edge. Holy crap! You are in the world of Star Wars, dude. You are
get it
so immersed.
Get it.
I was just blown away of the detail in everything in that part of the park.
Unbelievable.
Like we did the Rise of the Resistance ride. Jen was just
what did you even
the coolest thing ever. First off, you walk in a room and it's full of stormtroopers, like a huge ass room with just an army of stormtroopers just standing there. You're just like, Jesus, where did they hide this room?
Spoiler alert, you get abducted.
Yes.
You start out the mission, you get on the ship, and you're with like an Akbar type character.
Right.
And your ship that you're on gets tractor beamed. And you just get abducted and like processed by the First Order, which is insane.
Yeah. And you're pretty much driving in this thing around the Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
It's getting destroyed and you're coming through and you see
the AT-ATs.
Oh, they're just so big. You're just right under the big AT-ATs. You're just like, oh my God.
Amazing.
I was taking pictures. I didn't care. I didn't care.
I think there was somebody in our car that was like sitting with us.
Right.
She filmed the entire thing and then airdropped it to Jess afterwards.
Wow, perfect.
So it was like, that's awesome.
I did what was it, Star Tours.
Yes, gotta do it.
Which was cute. It was a cool little thing.
Who did you get as your, because that's random.
C-3PO?
Okay, yeah, C-3PO, but then who was the bad guy for your thing? Was it was it Darth Vader or was it
No,
it was Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren.
Okay. Did you get the red sand?
Red sand?
What was the planet that you went to when you escaped?
Shoot, I don't
All
remember,
right.
dude.
I'm too nerdy. I went on like 3 or 4 times, and we got
Oh yeah, I don't know what once.
I got Leia one time, I got Lando another time, and we got somebody else. But they randomize the experience every time. So if you go in like row B, theater D, they're all different.
Gotcha.
Which is really cool.
All right. And then I did Smuggler's Run with so I went in the Millennium Falcon. You're in the Millennium Falcon, people.
Were you an engineer? Were you a pilot?
I was a gunner.
You were a gunner.
All you gotta do is press a button on the side of the wall. You would think you're a gunner. You'd have like a joystick with a trigger or something, but no, it's a button on the wall. I had two girls in front of us navigating. They were terrible. We crashed into everything.
Always. The navigation, I navigated my second time. It is near impossible to do.
Hard.
It's so hard. I thought I was like, oh, let me see if I could do a better job the second time of going on it. Nope.
No.
It didn't work. and I was doing it. I was like, nope.
Right. Yeah, no, that was great. Me and the guy that he was a gunner as well.
Engineer.
I went by myself on most of the rides.
Oh, okay.
Jen did not do good. I got her on Space Mountain.
Nice.
And that was not.
That was a downfall after that
experience. It was a good hour until she felt better.
Aww.
But I was like, it was my fault. I was kind of like, listen, Space Mountain.
Yeah.
It's like how do you go to Disney World and say not and go on Space Mountain?
Right.
I'm not going on Splash Mountain.
True.
I'm not getting wet.
Yeah, I did that.
I'm not doing it.
I did that.
So that was awesome. Star Wars and whatnot.
So you did those 3 parks. You skipped Magic Kingdom, and then you went to.
I went to Magic Kingdom the next day.
Animal Kingdom. You skipped.
We skipped Animal Kingdom. We didn't go to Volcano Bay or any of those water parks or not like that. And then the last day, we went to Universal Studios.
Nice.
First off, that big City Walk is awesome.
City Walk is awesome.
City Walk is awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
It's really again like Disney Springs.
Like Disney Springs,
a big outdoor attraction mall.
You know what I liked about it too is that it wasn't too overpriced either. Like the things like somebody in our group had to buy a pair of shoes. And we were like, oh, they're just going to bang us over the head for a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
$50-$60.
Yeah. No,
not bad. It wasn't like scalping.
When we go through my booty hole, we were just getting things that I would regret leaving behind. I couldn't leave without it.
Yeah.
But we went to Universal for the first half of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Krusty Burger with a Duff beer.
Yeah,
it was delicious. A lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Was really good. I went on the E.T. experience.
Dude.
E.T. was like my childhood favorite movie. When I was like 4 or 5, like that, E.T. was my movie. I used to watch it constantly. After it ended, I started it over and watched it again. So when you first walk in and you're in the redwoods, that was a reoccurring dream that I had when I was a kid.
Oh wow!
I would actually kind of at some point turn into a nightmare because then a big creature would crawl down at me. But that scene in E.T. when he's walking through the woods and he's looking up the trees. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing when you first walk into this experience thing. And I was just like, "Oh my god, I'm living a dream right now."
Yeah, like before the ride even starts, the walk up is part of it. Like you just walk through those woods.
You see the communicator.
Yeah,
you see the Jeep, and the whatever they are, cops, agents.
Yeah,
whatever,
shining lights and everything.
And then the ride itself, going to E.T.'s world. First off, you're riding the bike. You fly over the town, you look down, it's a miniature town, but it's convincing.
It's really good.
It's really convincing. It was fun.
Really good.
And then, like I said, you go to E.T.'s planet, and that's just out of
bonkers
somebody's imagination. So it's like stuff that you've never seen before.
Yeah, all the different size ones that you see there.
You see like an old
female, male.
The kids that Jen loved, the baby E.T.s.
Yeah, the baby E.T.s, all the variants.
And then got out. And I saw I grabbed a doll. I was like, this is coming home with me. The E.T. with the blue hoodie.
Oh, that's amazing.
He came home.
That's amazing.
And then I saw the
photo op.
I was like,
don't even get me started.
They were like, okay, well, we have this. I was, whatever package. Yes.
The photo op was you said about biggest regrets. That was our biggest regret was that we didn't do the photo op, and she really wanted to do it too. So next time we go, that's got to get done.
I saw the bike, and then I saw the closet, and the closet with him and dressed up as the girl.
Oh, you did both. You did
both.
You did the bike and
I got
the
two
closet.
pictures of both.
Nice.
I got one picture of me with the finger like going up, and then another one where I'm just holding on, and he's got the finger.
Amazing.
On the bike, and then two pictures of me and Jen in the closet with ET. It was great.
Freaking awesome.
And they're all framed, and they will be up on my mantle.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, and then we upgraded our tickets. We were like, we got to upgrade.
I told you. You had to do it.
We're going to Islands. So I was able to get on the Hulk. Great ride. I wish it was longer.
There was no line, so I just kept.
Yeah,
I think I did it like 3 times.
I wish the ride did that. It was just like go one more time because that was awesome. It was awesome. I did the Spider-Man ride.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
Very good, right?
Sat in the Staten Island row.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sat in the Staten Island row.
Good deal.
Really cool effects to feel the flame in the water
and the scream.
And how many Stan Lee references did you see?
Lots.
He drove the garbage truck, and then at the very end, he's the one who's saying goodbye and everything to you.
Yeah,
he's
oh man,
the outro wrap up.
And to think that's actually one of the older rides. It's kind of dated now.
Yeah.
So like I can only imagine what they in California they have another Spider-Man ride with the new movies where it's like a shooter. It's 3D. You put glasses on, and you have to like shoot these like spider bots.
I gotcha.
So eventually, I don't know if they're going to upgrade the one that we have or whatever, but I like the one we have in Florida. It's really cool.
Very cool.
Did you do a Doom Drop?
I didn't do that. No.
Yeah, all right. We did that. It was okay.
And then we from the Marvel, we ended up Toon Lagoon or whatnot.
Yes.
So that was all the Sunday funnies.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to deliver newspapers. Me and my father used to deliver newspapers, and I would help out on the weekends.
I was Paperboy too.
So being a paperboy going in there is crazy. There's like this huge stack of bundled papers.
Yep.
And Blondie and Haggard and Hagar or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Heathcliff and Family Circus, and then you see
whatever.
Cat, Beetle Bailey.
Yeah.
And Gasoline Alley. And Kathy,
I saw the Phantom 20. Yeah. Flash, Ming.
Really cool little park. And then the Popeye. Growing up, Popeye. Huge fan of Popeye. So I went on the Olive. The ship.
You did? Oh,
yeah,
nice. Yeah.
It was just like a prop thing. You go up and you shoot people on the ride in the water. The kids on there were ruthless. Yeah. They're like, don't try to stay dry. Don't try to stay dry. And they're shooting the people in the little whatever the hell they call it, the lifeboat or whatever. But those people, a huge bucket dunked on those people. They got and then they have people dryers. Did you see those?
Oh yes, and they would pay for them.
You have to pay for it.
What?
But it's pretty much a box that you stand in and just fans blow you.
Like a big Dyson.
You get blown by it. So that was pretty cool to be in there. And then we went through Dr. Seuss Land.
Yeah.
That was cool. We went on that little train ride that goes around the Dr. Seuss, and then we ended up in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And I did the Velocicoaster.
Ooh, I told you about that. Oh, you did it at night?
At night. And at that time, over there in Harry Potter Land, which, I'm sorry, bud, but I
know, you skipped it. It's all right. It's okay.
I can give a fuck about Harry Potter Land. But as I'm on the Velocicoaster, I see like green fireworks flying out of the castle as I'm on the ride. That ride, what got me about that ride was that it's kind of like one of those, like it kind of goes up and then it like kind of shoots you.
Yeah.
And you're going at a certain speed and you're like going really fast. And then at another point, it shoots you even faster.
You're going like 45 and then all of a sudden it shoots you to 70.
It blew my mind.
And you saw all the lights and all the...
I think I missed all the raptors that you were supposed to see.
Yeah, they do
because I was
cool
more focused on keeping my arms up.
Yeah.
And just enjoying the moment.
Hell yeah.
Because, I'm not crazy for roller coasters. Like I don't have to, but if I got the chance, arms up is the only way to do it. Listen, what do you got to lose? You're there to have fun. You're not going to fly out. That's what you do. Put
safe.
your arms up. And if you go out, it's their fault.
Awesome.
So
yeah.
That, and it didn't end there, because after all the parks, after all the fun, the eating, the drinking, the shopping, the riding, the enjoying, it's like nothing. There was no COVID cloud over us. There was nothing. It's like,
did you have to mask up?
You had to mask up when you went inside.
Okay,
which
that's normal.
That's what you do out here. I have no problem with that. I don't mind wearing a mask going in places.
Yeah,
just but being outside, you pick and choose your battles.
Yeah,
when it starts getting crowded, you pop it on. Whatever.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
So the last day that we were in Florida, we were, first off, coming home was a nightmare.
Yeah.
But we still had a day. We still had a couple of gifts that we wanted to pick up for people that we couldn't get at the actual parks and whatnot. So we ended up going back to Disney Springs.
Nice.
For the morning. We got a couple of little things.
Yeah.
And then other things that we could, like, I can't get shot glasses in Disney.
Yeah, that was news to me. I actually wasn't really looking for them, but when you said that, I was like, oh, okay.
Right. My mother wanted a shot glass. She collects shot glasses from places and whatnot. So couldn't find one. They were like, oh, we have Disney cruise stuff, and we call them toothpick holders.
There you go.
Toothpick holders. Okay, but we weren't on a Disney cruise, so I don't want that.
Yeah. The only place I had a hard time finding alcohol was in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
it was really hidden.
You know what? I didn't even want to drink.
Yeah.
You're in a kiddie place.
Yeah, you kind of want to keep it pure.
You're being a big kid. Not to mention, I smoke cigarettes. We weren't smoking a whole lot because you're a second-class citizen. You want to smoke a cigarette, you got to get out of the park.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which, it makes sense. I am a smoker, and I do agree with, respect with your surroundings. If you're around kids and stuff, I'm not smoking cigarettes around little kids. And,
that's fair.
And drinking and getting drunk in a family-friendly place. It's
right.
Just, it's 100%. Not right.
Yeah.
So, that really didn't bother me and whatnot. But all along in the middle of Florida, which, first off, my first impressions of ever being in Florida, and I was just in Central Florida, so I'm sorry to everybody else in the surrounding areas, Bay Area, South, and border towns, but one big dirty flip-flop, man. Florida is just one big dirty flip-flop.
Yeah.
And I saw roadkill. That was a gator. That was cool.
Oh, man, a roadkill gator. That is pretty cool.
Up and down the highway around Disney, there are gift shops, Disney gift shops.
Okay.
Just bootleg stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I can definitely find a Disney shot glass in one of these places.
Oh, yeah.
So we're looking around, and I come across, wasn't even looking for it, and I see a big sign for Hogan's Surf Shop. What? Hulk Hogan's Surf Shop in Orlando, Florida. I thought there was only one of these stores, and it was down at some beach. It's Celebration Beach or something like that.
Okay,
something like that. Mm-hmm. I could be wrong with the name of where it is, but I only thought there was one store. There's one in Orlando, and as I'm looking for a gift shop, I freaking bump into it, and I was like, well, there's no way we're not going in there.
Right.
So me and Jen went in there. Oh man, it was so cool. They have belts, and they have a lot of
figures.
Yeah,
and
they
stuff.
have the Storm collectibles.
Oh yeah,
Hogan's, but they were all signed.
How much?
I didn't even ask. I don't even want. I didn't even ask.
Yeah.
I didn't even look. I didn't even ask. I don't even want. I didn't even ask.
Yeah.
I didn't even look. Oh, there a lot of autographed stuff like motorcycle gas tanks and weight belts, championship belts.
Yeah.
You can get any championship belt. They have a whole wall full of weight belts and championship belts that you can buy.
Amazing.
A huge ring in the middle of the store.
Really?
Yeah, and it was
that's cool.
And it was like set up where the mat was like kind of like split in half, and one side was like yellow Hulkamania, and the other side was like NWO.
Oh man, that's really good.
They had his NWO motorcycle on display. They had a big statue of him from Rocky.
Nice.
In the other
like
corner,
a Thunderlips. Yeah,
a big Thunderlips statue. T-shirts and everything. So I ended up grabbed a T-shirt, and then I kind of had a little tinge of regret that I kind of mentioned to Jen, and she ended up ordering me another shirt that came in the mail yesterday
from the shop.
From the shop, it's well, the one I wanted she couldn't get, but it's the white American made T-shirt.
Yep.
So
Classic.
she ended up getting me a baseball tee
with that on it,
the American made baseball tee. So that was cool. But I got
done, Jenny.
I got the Beach Shop tank top, and it's Hulk Hogan. It's like a cartoon version of him, and he's split down the middle, Hulkamania NWO. It was really cool. And Jen got one. It was Zombie Mania, and it was Hogan as a zombie, like going to rip his shirt off, but he's ripping his skin off.
Skin off. Ah, yes.
So that was cool.
You guys are awesome. I love it.
One last cherry on top.
Oh,
we noticed it. We noticed it when we first landed. When we first landed in Florida, we went to Cracker Barrel for breakfast.
Okay.
Never been to Cracker Barrel. I'll take a chicken fried steak for breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Anytime.
Oh yeah.
Really good. Really heavy.
Yes.
The gravy, the grits,
gravies. Yep.
The gravy, the grits, the biscuits.
Dick.
It's too much, but delicious.
Yes.
And as we're leaving that parking lot, I look over and there's a place called Rock and Brews.
Okay.
I was like, Rock and Brews. I think that's Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons' restaurant.
No way. Those
who know me, Kiss is my all-time favorite band. And my instincts were correct because Jenna looked it up and she goes, well, there you go. It is. So,
you got these like serendipity finds, man.
So, and it was right by the airport. So on our way home, that's what we ate before we got on the plane.
Good place.
Went over. The decor in that place is top-notch, awesome, rock star, everything.
Yeah.
And the food was delicious.
Yeah.
The server that served us, shout out to Mike. He was an awesome dude. He understood that we only had an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
So he got our food out to us quick, took our, as he put out our food, he goes, I'll put in your dessert order right now.
Nice.
And then he left the check, pay when you want, whatever.
Right.
I got a smoked ranch bacon pizza.
What?
Probably the best pizza I have ever had. I ate the whole thing.
Interesting.
Purple raindrops, I think one of the dessert was. Kind of like little pastry puffs, I think. Can't quite remember. It was quite a blur. But nice. I got to eat at Kiss's restaurant before I got to the airport.
That's a perfect way to go out.
Before I found out that my flight was delayed 2 hours.
Not a perfect.
I was sitting in the terminal with a bunch of people trying to get back to Jersey. So you know how that crowd is.
Yep.
One guy trying to be a comedian.
Yep.
One guy, complaining about everything. And then there was a guy with a pit bull that was wearing a, what do they call it? Support dog? Harness and leash. But the dog was not listening at all.
It's not really
a service dog. And then he took a shit right in the middle of the terminal.
Oh, great.
And then we get on the plane. People are coughing. I'm like, there's a pandemic going on.
Right.
They're coughing. Come on. Just calm it down. At least try to. No, there was this woman. She's like, She's like, bitch. My wife is hypochondriac.
Yeah.
Like, we're like flipping out. And then we land and we sat on the tarmac for 45 minutes. So when I was supposed to be home at 10:30, I didn't step off the plane until 2 a.m.
Dude, that's too long.
Too long.
Did you guys at least play Battleship on the plane or anything?
What I like to do on planes is I like to watch the virtual map.
Okay.
I like to watch the plane in motion above.
Right.
That way I know where we're at on the trip, stuff like that. Most of the time I just listen to music or stand-up comedy. I usually put on a stand-up comedy show. By the time it's over, I'm getting off the plane.
Did you have TVs on your plane?
We did, but I didn't watch nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't do none of that. And I don't like to touch anything either. It's a plane.
True.
It's a plane, and these are endemic times,
Yeah.
But all in all, probably one of the best experiences of my entire life.
This was the year.
And Jen as well. And we're kind of itching to go back. But we've decided it's going to be a long time till we go back.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Because we're looking to start a family.
Mm-hmm.
And I am not bringing a child there under the age of 12.
Yeah, they got to be able to get on.
They need to get on the rides. They need to have a respect and behavior
control of the bladder.
Not even that. Kids are gonna go to the bathroom. But the fact is, I saw people with infants and little kids. First off, that little kid is not going to remember any of this, so you're just wasting your money.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're having a good time for yourself because you're constantly doting over a kid. You have to take care of the kid first and foremost.
Priority.
Not to mention, you bring them to the happiest place on earth. You can't tell them no to everything and then hold it against them at the park.
Right, when they're losing it. Yeah.
I heard one guy, he said to this kid, he goes, I understand that, whatever, but it doesn't give you the right to be a major pain in the butt. Like, dude, first off, that was funny, but it's still. And then the 50th anniversary stuff was going on, so you had all the crazy Karens, man.
Oh,
crazy Karens going for all the merch.
Yeah.
Ooh,
going for the merch, going for the photo ops.
Yes. And also, fireworks were great.
Yeah.
I got a look at the 50th anniversary fireworks display before they put it on TV and before the actual week of that they're doing the whole celebration. So we got like pretty much a pre-show.
Nice.
Amazing what they do.
Incredible.
Projections on the castle as it's all going on.
Right.
It was from, standing in the street watching it happen. They animate the castle.
On the castle.
The castle looks like it's moving and doing things. And meanwhile, it's so light projection and fireworks and smoke and laser lights and really cool stuff.
So good.
Weather was impeccable. It rained once.
Okay.
It rained right at what is it, dawn? Dusk?
Dusk, yeah.
Right at dusk, it started to kind of drizzle.
Mm-hmm.
And we were right in between Star Wars and Toy Story.
Okay.
And once it started to really come down, we ran to the indoor
Toy Story
ride. Yeah, Toy Story Mania. Yes.
Yeah.
So we're doing the whole shoot.
Ring toss.
Yeah. Jen kicked my ass. It was really good. And then once we got out, the rain had stopped and everything was soaking wet. Like there had been a major. No, it was great, dude. Star Wars at night, wet.
Looked amazing.
It looked fantastic. It was like a fantasy.
Yeah.
It was in the fantasy world. It was just so beautiful, and like I said, with the shininess and the lights, but what an experience. So great.
And since you were in Star Wars, you were in Galaxy's Edge at night. How many lightsabers did you see walking around?
Oh, I saw a lot. I didn't get one.
What? Yeah, no,
I didn't get a lightsaber. I didn't build a droid.
I didn't do all that.
We got the holocrons. Holocron. The little message boxes.
Yes. Okay.
So Jen got them, the Jedi and the Sith one with 4 crystals.
And I saw you picked up. Would you get Coke and a Sprite?
Oh yeah.
Coke and a Sprite bomb.
The thermal detonator.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Those were cool.
Which I found out afterwards that those were missing for a while. Like they had just gotten back into the park.
Wow.
Like people were going and trying to get it and couldn't get them. Yeah.
Well, there was also a problem with them coming over the plane too, because people thought they were actual bombs at one point. So they were like,
yeah, I brought those home.
Yeah,
those
nice.
I kept them, the Coke and Sprite one. But yeah, that was
what an experience.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad we both got to do it this year, so we're both like on the same page about it. It's
absolutely
great.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Man. It was a great time. So if you ever get a chance to go to Disney World in Orlando, go for it. And
absolutely.
It may be a little expensive.
Yes. Still paying it off.
But it's accumulative. It's like it's not expensive at first because all the prices are like, oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
You get it. Oh, that's not bad. And you get it. Oh, that's not bad. And you get it.
That's us with the toys. That's us with the toys. It's like it's the exact same thing.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh, $20. That's not bad.
Oh yeah.
Times 6.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And there's 2 of us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. The beers were moderately priced.
Yeah.
$7 beers. It's like,
something like that.
It's better than a baseball game.
Yeah.
Tell you that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But
good shit.
This is not a Disney podcast.
So now back to our regularly scheduled toy podcast.
I'm back to reality.
Hey!
I got back to work and I want to kill myself.
Oh, jam.
And I want to kill myself.
Oh, jam. I'm back to, and it's rougher than ever. All withstanding, we're all healthy and doing the right thing. But it's tough being back. So now being back, I've been trying to just fill my time with, what do I need? What do I want?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I've been crossing off a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We'll go into news.
We'll go into the news.
First and foremost, I want to, from the top of the news, the toy podcast community lost a great member. He was one of the hosts on the Toy Power podcast out of Australia. Darren Filsell sadly passed away. I was hit hard by this. The Toy Power podcast was actually maybe the second or third toy podcast I got into. Frank, Trent, and Ben, shout out to you guys. And, just letting you guys know here at the Never Enough Toys podcast, we send all our love.
Yeah, we support you guys.
To you guys and your family. They have released a podcast since the passing, and I know that Darren was very. I've spoken to him a couple of times through messages. They gave me a shout out on their podcast because I had reached out to let them know how much I appreciated their show and what they were doing. And Darren was the guy that I was messaging back and forth.
Yeah,
the sweetest man. If you listen to his listen to his bits on the podcast, he was probably the most genuinely sweetest guys to ever walk the face of this planet. He was
so sincere
and so passionate about his toy collecting and the community and the show. And I know that the show brought him a lot of satisfaction, I guess, or
catharsis, always joy.
Yeah, because you have now you kind of have fans. I mean, we're all friendly in the community, but Darren was one of the cornerstones of that show. He brought in his love and passion for Masters Universe and Batman, and brought that to the table. Not to mention that on the outside from in his regular life, I understand he was in like social work and stuff like that. So he was constantly caring for everyone.
Yeah,
caring for people in general. And I was hit hard when I found out that Darren had passed, and it was very sad. I did cry. I did shed a few tears because I was like, oh man, like it's tragic,
unexpected.
Right. And when somebody like that, who is just deserves everything in the world, no longer has that one thing that we all have, which is our life here.
Yeah.
It's just a sad thing, and my condolences out to his family, his friends, his other co-hosts on the show, and I wish you guys the best, and I rest in peace.
We dedicate this episode to Darren.
Yeah, absolutely, and then I'm upset to find out. I don't think that Darren was able to find out all this great Masters of the Universe news.
Yeah, well,
so in honor of Darren, we're going to go into the PowerCon reveals for all the Masters of the Universe goodies that are coming out.
All right, let's hear it.
So, PowerCon came and went.
Oh boy,
people had fun. People had great times, and there was reveals. So,
that's good.
In the Origins line,
okay,
we got the PowerCon exclusive first appearance of Triclops. It's just a repaint of the Triclops, but he comes with a cool shipper box, cool packaging.
Nice.
People, like I said, this was 2 weeks ago, so people are already getting them. Mm-hmm. See a lot of quality control problems. So I seen a guy who got two of them, and they were both messed up. So
those are low odds there.
Get your shit together. Yeah. They also showed off, I guess, what will be Wave 7 and a couple more. So we're going to see Buzz Off.
Oh, finally.
Jitsu.
Okay.
We're going to get Sorceress in her original, her original
with the blue and
the blue and orange.
Not like in the Grayskull white.
Right. It's pretty much a repaint of that white one, but in original colors.
Very nice.
Can't wait to get that. And Mini Comic Stratos, which is another repaint.
Okay.
He looks a little bit more naked because in the Mini Comic it's just different color scheme.
Yeah.
If you're down for it, it's coming.
Yeah, there you go.
And then they also showed Clawful.
Ooh.
And Anti-Eternity He-Man.
Very nice.
So I'm down for that. The all black with the red eyes, really cool.
That's a cool set. I like the Tila and the Man-at-Arms to come next.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I love Anti-Eternians. I think they're really badass. They're just so metal. They
Yeah,
look
they're
metal.
death metal.
And deluxe figures, Terror Claws, Skeletor.
Oh wow,
So it's
they're
gonna have
doing
the
that
big,
one.
yep, and the Flying
Nice.
Fist He-Man, which is like that.
Not the Power Punch, like
Not
kind
the
of.
no, it's the Flying Fist one. It's got like a spinny thing,
Oh, interesting.
and he's like back metal painted. I don't know if it's back metal, but I think it's definitely like the Battlefield Warrior set. Where it's that
Nice.
shiny and not matte
Yeah.
armor. It's shiny armor. So, and those will be deluxe figures. So I'm sure they'll come with different effects, or they come with weapons. Maybe another head. I don't know. Hands. Maybe. I don't know. They didn't show that. And also Stridor. They're coming out with Stridor.
Oh, they're doing a Stridor in the
Yes.
Origins line. Very nice.
So Fisto can have his steed because
Nice.
Fisto
You
really
need it.
Yeah, that's really cool. I have the original. I don't think I'm gonna go for this Origins one, but
Yeah.
he also comes with like a floor stand, much like the Wind Raider and the Sky Sled and the Battlefield Warriors. They all come with like
Like
little
a stand
set
base.
pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Shridor looks to be coming with like a little stable, like a little ground piece with some fencing
Ooh.
and whatnot. So that's pretty
That's
cool.
nice.
And the infamous Wonder Bread He-Man will be made.
Wondar.
Wondar, which kind of kills my vibe a little bit because I was about to make a custom one, and now I found out that I don't have to make a custom one, and now I got two of these figures, and I'm like,
Could always return it.
It could.
Yeah.
And then they're also coming out with like a Viking looking guy. I don't know.
Vicor, maybe.
Is it Vicor? I don't know. They just showed him with the helmet on, big horns on the helmet. So I guess Vicor. I guess that's.
Yeah, I mean, he would have been one of the Grayskull champions in the new show in Revelation. So maybe they're doing like a Origins version of him.
Maybe. And then
That'd be cool.
my instincts were right. Sunman. They're making
Sunman. Yeah,
they
if you didn't say it, I was gonna.
Yeah, they included Sunman into the
Nice.
Massive Universe again. PowerCon exclusive packaging. Nice comic book artwork all over the packaging.
Yeah.
Comes in a nice shipper. Hopefully we'll get him. Well, they bought the rights to him, so hopefully sooner down the line we'll get a single card release of him because I'd love to have him added to the collection. All right, so then on to the Masterverse. So they showed off the artwork for some Masterverse packaging. And they're doing, they have the Revelation, so we've seen that packaging. It's pretty much all the same packaging, but with different logos.
Yeah.
They're going into She-Ra and the Princesses of Power.
Ooh.
So it looks like the Masterverse is it's spreading out.
Ooh.
They also showed the box that had the logo for the new Netflix He-Man and the Masters of the Universe show.
In the Masterverse line, or
yes, in the Masterverse line.
Wow.
So they're going to make Masterverse figures of this new Kitty Masters of the Universe, He-Man and Masters of the Universe television show that's out for like kids now.
Yeah.
And also they're starting this one called New Eternia.
Okay.
And New Eternia, they showed off it's going to be a Viking He-Man and Skeletor that they look pretty. They look like how.
Concepts?
The concept, the first molding of the concept where He-Man was like a big hulking barbarian
style,
Viking looking guy. So they're making him look that way.
Very cool.
So those are cool. I'll be down for those. And then on to the Revelation figures that are to come.
Out of the corner of my eye. Go ahead.
So you got Andra, who's the new character in the show.
Very nice, very nice.
Stinkor is coming out.
All right.
That single release Scareglow. I'm
really?
happy to see that coming, so I don't have to worry
that.
about trying to pay scalper prices for the Mattel Creations one. Fisto.
Wow.
And then also the modern day Triclops with he comes with parts to make him the classic look.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I like both. I do like the Henry Rollins version.
Absolutely.
In this new one.
And the way that I'm collecting these is that I would want the modern one.
Right.
I want the Revelation figures that I get to be the Revelation part of this timeline in the Masters of the Universe. I don't want
idea.
Because they're also coming out with the classic Tila figure. And then I feel like the Man at Arms that's out is like the classic look.
Right.
want him to look a little bit more grizzled, have more of a beard.
Yeah.
He's only got the mustache, so I'm guessing this is the classic look Man-at-Arms. I'd like to see a modern look, but with the
Might come.
and then they're also coming out with the modern look of Merman. I'll grab him. I like what he looked like, the big scar down his eye.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that stupid chest piece.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like wearing like a loincloth. He's all scarred up and buff.
Yeah.
And then Trapjaw, modern look Trapjaw, which is the Triclops follower. He follows whatever.
Yes.
And then a deluxe King Grayskull.
Yeah. That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, he looks really awesome. I really like him. I can't wait to have him.
That's gonna be amazing. That's a stunner piece right there.
I really fell in love with the character on the show. I
Yeah.
did go back and watch the 5 episodes.
I'm gonna do it again.
I did watch it again, and
do it again.
it reaffirmed that I liked it the first time, and I liked it even a little more the second time because I kind of knew, all the things that I caught the first time. Now those are in my head, and now I'm catching other things watching it a second time.
Yeah.
And it's all coming together nicely for me, so I like it.
Yeah, I dig.
So that was all that I took down for the PowCon reveals.
Yeah, lots of good.
I'm sure that there was more stuff. There's just stuff that it didn't really interest me. I'm just more into figures. I like the origins. I like the Masterverse. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Next.
So are we talking about NECA? We got any NECA reveals?
Yeah, NECA revealed the Loot Crate Dark Donnie.
Yes, we finally got photos of that Dark Donnie figure.
That'll be the last of the Loot Crate.
Yeah.
Which is the only one that I ordered.
Yeah.
So of course it's got to be the last one. I got to wait super long for it. But it's Donatello in like a black and purple Batman-esque Superman suit.
Looks great.
It's a superhero suit. Really freaking cool, man. I dig it a lot.
I like it.
I like it.
I didn't go in on that one.
A lot.
I think I only went in on the Armagon, the shark from the. I think he was in the Archie comics at one point, or if it was like the Tales comics, and then they put him in the Tournament Fighters games. So and the games are really like Turtles in Time, Tournament Fighters, anything at that time that was Turtles related. I want a figure of it. So
word,
no brainer.
People are getting their Danny figures.
Yeah, I saw some Danny's going out there. It's pretty cool.
And then I heard that Kino actually spoiled.
Yeah.
So we're getting a Kino.
We're getting an Ernie Reyes Jr.
I'll take Kino over Danny.
Sure.
Kino kicked ass.
And he actually played one of the turtles in the first movie.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. I don't know if he ever did double duty. Did it?
I would imagine
find that out.
I would imagine he did.
Yeah.
Any scenes that he, as Kino, wasn't in, I'm sure he was one of the turtles.
I think that's the idea, because remember he gets put in that garbage can.
Yeah.
At one point, maybe they put him in the garbage can, and then he's like, oh, the feet, and then it's him in the
right.
suit.
It's not him. That'd be cool. Find that out.
Yeah.
But that's all that I've seen, and just recently, I didn't even write it in my notes because I just saw it yesterday. They showed some packaging reveals for the next wave of NECA Toonie Terrors. They showed the Reanimator in his packaging, so I'm waiting to see. They also showed NECA full scale Elvira.
Yeah, that was a new reveal.
So I'm waiting for the Toonie Terrors Elvira. That's all I got from NECA.
NECA, I got a couple things for you. There was a Turtle Tuesday reveal, and they gave us a first glimpse of another set of Toka and Razor.
Yes, Toon versions.
Yes.
Toka and Razor, yes.
So if you missed the movie versions, you can at least jump in on the Toon line when that comes out. We had already talked. The Toon line is pretty much what's going to continue from here on out. So we're probably going to get to see the Dirtbag and what's the Bullseye guy?
Ground Chuck?
Ground Chuck, yes. So that 2-pack is probably going to be on its way at some point. The other frogs are hitting. The Napoleon Attila pack is starting to hit stores.
I saw them yesterday.
Oh, you did see them? You saw them in person?
Mm-hmm. You want them?
Not really. Not particularly.
I mean, you only have one of the
I have one.
Yeah, because we split them up.
Yep. That was me and you.
That was us.
Yep. So, there's the Toon line's going to continue. Those exclusive news boxes are delayed for a while. So If you're looking for those are going to be coming.
I feel like they're sitting in a boat in that river right now.
They probably are, along with our signature Aprils.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I got a November pushback on that one, so we'll see. I love how everybody that ordered the single card release got it sooner than we did, but yet we paid almost $100 more. Like $80 more or whatever it was.
No, it was 30. We paid
shipped
$70.
I paid 120 something.
One was
shipped.
30 and one was 100, right?
Well, I paid 120 shipped. So if somebody got it in the store for 30,
well, they didn't get it in the store.
Some.
I don't think April has hit the stores.
She didn't hit stores yet.
Oh,
so those
people
are
are
shipped
finding. People are finding Casey Jones.
True.
And they're finding the Shadow Master 2-pack.
Yeah.
Which also I'm not in. But
yeah, 2D.
I saw something with Splinter. It fits perfectly with him scratching his face.
Ooh,
so that's
nice.
really cool.
That's cool.
I mean, if that's not, if you're not going to get it, at least there's some. I got some good things to say about it.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. What are you doing there?
Stay on the Turtles. Super 7 revealed their next wave of Turtles.
And you got your wish.
And I got my wish. We're getting Slash. We're getting Ace Duck.
Yeah.
We're getting Scratch.
Scratch.
And we're getting Sewer Surfing Mikey.
Yeah, man.
So really cool. I can't wait.
There's one more also, I think. I think they did 5 on this one.
Nope.
Was it 4?
Just 4. Why will be the 5th one?
I can't place it right now. I'd have to look.
I mean, we're still waiting on waves before that had
the Samurai's Leo.
Right. It's the Stingray
guy. Manta. Oh, Ray Fillet.
Still waiting for him. Right. So, but it's cool. I'm happy. I'm getting Slash. I already put on my pre-order with Big Bad.
Yeah, there you go. Dope.
Also, this episode is brought to you by Walmart.com, where we'll say it's in stock, and yeah, you can buy it. You can even come pick it up. But when it's time to come pick it up, we cancel your order.
Oh, Rich. So many letdowns to you.
It did it to me twice, both here and in Florida.
Oh, man.
Because I was hunting down there, and I thought I was finding those classic retros, and I did not.
Playmates on the retro.
Then I was able to order them online, purchase them, come back by 11 a.m. and we'll have it for you. And then right before 11 a.m. comes, you cancel the order because you didn't have it.
Oh, man.
And they did it to me twice.
It's ridiculous.
I was in Florida. They had them in stock in Woodbridge up here. Benny was going to go grab them for me.
Yep.
I put in the order for 3. It was Mikey, Leo, and Raph. And they canceled the order. But the community's getting stronger. Nick Bove coming in the clutch. Grab me a Leo. And then yesterday I get a call from Benny.
Mikey and
Raph he found in the stores. So thank you guys. Appreciate that.
Awesome.
All right. On to a little bit of wrestling news. Owen Hart is back. Owen Hart is all elite.
Yes.
Baby. The Owen Hart Foundation, ran by his wife and family and whatnot, gave the exclusive rights of Owen Hart to AEW and Jazzwares. So we are going to get AEW Jazzwares Owen Hart figures. They showed him in the pink singlet and also the black heart singlet. Really awesome.
Like chills right now.
Such a hole.
As a fan.
Such a hole in everybody's collection. How they still,
we know the reasons.
We know the reasons why they have not made him, but it's awesome that it's finally going to happen. I've been really, really high on the AEW figures. They're really nice.
Yeah.
They're. I haven't really to say which are better, Jazzwares or Mattels. I'm not there to make that call, but I do like them a lot. They got cool articulation. The deco is just what you would expect, even from Mattel.
Right.
The faces. Some of the faces aren't perfect, but that's everywhere. You can't get perfect.
No, yeah, it's tough.
But yeah, Owen Hart.
That's pretty awesome. I saw some patents going in for what was it, King of Hearts or something like that. They're trying to get.
Yep. And what's crazy is that some of the stuff I feel like it is WWE owns. So I don't know how they're doing some of this
Yeah,
stuff.
they're doing like signature figures from him at like a Mania or something like that, right?
Exactly. It's like Jazz wears an AEW honoring a wrestler from his time in a different company.
Yeah, and I don't know how they're going to straddle that line, if they're going to be able to, keep all the rights to that, or if they have to share anything with them.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm happy it's happening.
It's super interesting. I'm definitely going to keep my finger on the pulse on that one, for sure.
Any other news you got, Phil?
As far as news goes, I'm just really waiting on as many of the Legends things that, the pre-orders went up for the new Spider-Man animated series wave. You had a classic Hobgoblin in there. You had a spider armor. You have the black suit spider. You have a Ben Reilly Spider-Man. There was the flat top dude.
Wasn't that Wolverine's son?
Oh no, that's Dakin.
No, Magneto's son. No, Xavier's son.
Oh, you're thinking of Legion.
That's what I'm thinking.
Legion.
Flat top guy.
So okay. That's all. Those are also hitting as well. The Age of Apocalypse Wave 2.
Yes.
With the Colossus Builder Wave.
I'm out for the Cyclops.
You like the Cyclops?
I do.
All right. So if you get the Cyclops, I'll take the part, and maybe.
Why do you not want the Cyclops?
I don't know.
He's cool, man.
Is he cool?
I'm putting him with my McFarlane Batman Death Metal
with
set.
the emo hair. Yeah. So there's a bunch of figures coming out from that. Everyone was really excited about that reissue of the black suit, but with the retro body. So that's exciting.
Yes.
So yeah, that I pre-ordered that. Those are coming for me. It's pretty much all just taking it as it comes from here for me.
Well, with that,
it came.
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
Booty
Yeah,
hole. Show me your booty hole. Oh. All right, so it's been almost a month, so we're gonna run through some of this stuff.
Yeah.
You
go first. You go first.
Well,
yeah.
We're gonna be here for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with in succession of things that I took pictures of, so that way I knew when I got it, where I got it, up to date. All right.
Perfect.
All right, a couple weeks ago at a Target, boom, I walked in and I found AEW, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy. Yes. I was very happy to pick those guys up. I also, Target has the new Disney section.
Yeah.
Some of the Targets are making a nice Disney section, so I found
the stores are closed.
Found the Toy Story Lotto plush.
Yes, I remember that.
He smells like strawberries. Really cool. He was kind of missing.
On a summer evening.
Mm-hmm. I also found the NECA Toonie Terrors Jaws.
Very nice.
Yeah, Jaws with Clint. Really cool. Perfect for because I collect the Toonie Terrors. I love them. Jaws was perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
And I found the WWE Elite Colonel Mustafa.
Wow, that was a tough one.
And I found him like 3 different days. Like the first day we found them, me and my buddy. I really at the time I wasn't gonna get them.
Yeah.
And there was 2, and my buddy grabbed them both because one for him and one for his brother.
There you go.
I went in the next day, and there he was again. And I was like, okay, I'll grab them.
Yeah, if you keep seeing them.
And then I was there the very next day, and there was another one. I was like, they just every day they just come in sporadically. Like you don't know what comes. And it's crazy.
It's awesome.
But that weekend I went to Wayne Toy Show.
Yes.
Were we separate? Like you went first?
I went first, yes.
Because we couldn't meet up or something, and then by the time I got there, you had already gone.
I was pretty much, I think we met up. We did meet up that time, just at the end.
Right.
I walked around with you, and I was like, I'm pretty much done, so I'm yours,
Exactly. So from that Wayne Toy Show, I picked up a vintage carded Rogue, the X-Men vintage card.
Yes.
Not the actual vintage, but the vintage cards.
That one up there, yeah.
Yeah.
So I already had one, and it was funny because I passed that table like 3 times, and I was like, oh, he probably wants $40 for this thing, and I didn't even ask. I didn't even ask.
$15, bro.
He's 20 or whatever.
Oh, was it 20?
Yeah, $20. So I think you had your hand on it. I asked him what the price was, and then I went to go give him the 20, and you were like, "Yo, you sniped me, bro! You sniped me!" And I was like, "Oh, dude, I didn't mean to do that. Like, I have one, so like, it wasn't a big deal." So I was like, "Yo, I would have gave him 20 for that because like that's hard to find single card." So I was like, "Yo, you want to give the 20 up? It's yours. I'll give it up."
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, it's good. You've done so much, so.
Oh, bro. There was a guy that had some loose wrestling figures, and out of that, I picked up it was the Amazon exclusive Ricky Steamboat.
Yes, with
he's wearing the gi. He's got the Intercontinental Championship belt. Yeah. I was gonna get him because he's been up on Amazon for $20 for a long time, but his face is messed up. They gave him like a faded goatee.
Yeah.
He's never had that.
Yeah.
So then I had seen him in Funky, and they had him for $20 regular retail. But that's when I noticed the fake goatee, and I was like, "This is terrible," and I turned it off. But this guy had him in the bin. I got it for $10 along with a Jax. A basic Edge figure for Jen. My wife loves Edge, so I was like, you know what, 2 figures for $20.
You think you know?
And I'm just gonna swap the heads on Steamboat.
Yeah,
because I have his basic, but his basic makes him look a lot shorter than everybody else.
Right.
So I'm just gonna
better head sculpt.
Switch the heads. That's it. Perf. Also, from the Wayne Toy Show, I got the Masters of the Universe Goldberg.
Yeah.
I want to repaint his armor gold, like how I feel like they should have made him. I mean, I understand the whole Ram Man thing, the jackhammer. I get it. Great.
I'll sing my song.
But his name is Goldberg.
Silverberg.
Make it gold.
Silverberg.
See, he's gonna kill Bobby Lashley. Threatened murder.
He's gonna kill Bobby Lashley. Silverberg.
Was looking for some G.I. Joe retros. I found the Baroness, which is one of the hardest to find. Now I'm down to one Series 1 figure. I'm looking for Scarlet.
Oh, okay.
And then there's one more recent figure that I saw in freaking Florida, and I walked away for a second, and I came back, and I seen a guy take him. It was a Cobra officer. I have a Cobra trooper. I need a Cobra officer.
Right.
He took him. But I got Baroness, so I was very happy. I found 2 not mint on card, but 2 on card diecast Batman figures.
Yes,
the little diecast ones. Love those. Had those as a kid. Guy had a good price on them.
Yeah.
I also found a Filmation Real Ghostbusters Comic #1.
Yes.
So
You've been lucking out with the #1 comics. You got the Masters this year.
Yeah, but I feel like my taste is not for the value. I feel like you find a #1 and it should be like crazy, but it's Filmation Real Ghostbusters. Nobody cares about that.
Some people do.
I cared about it.
I got three figures up there,
and I bought them for $5. It was $5.
Yeah,
it's a great deal.
Can't beat it.
And then when I was in there, I saw the Hot Wheels basic cars of the X-Men,
the X-Jet, right?
The X-Jet. And the guy wanted $5 for it, but I know for a fact that it's a 99-cent figure.
Yeah, so you
so I was like, it was good to see it, and now that I know that it exists, I know what to look for. Mm-hmm. Seriously, the next Walmart I went to, there it was.
Yep.
So I just grabbed it for $1. So the Hot Wheels X-Jet came home.
Save yourself buying 4 more.
So that was from the Wayne Toy Show.
Yeah.
Amazon, I was able to grab the vintage headed Skeletor and He-Man.
Yes. Okay, so Origins, vintage heads.
Right. It's the difference between these and the other ones are, yes, the vintage heads are on them instead, and then also the swords are full. They're not half swords that you put together. So He-Man's sword is a full silver sword.
Okay.
And, vice versa on Skelly.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, and they're cool on card. So far, I haven't popped out the Castle Grayskull. And to have these 2 figures next to it, the vintage-looking ones, it just looks great.
Yeah,
I'm turning into a mock collector a little bit, man. It's like a lot of the vintage stuff the vintage retro stuff that I've been getting, like the G.I. Joes
and the Turtles,
and the Marvels. Like they're all staying
on 3.75s. Yep.
Ghostbusters. They're all staying on.
Yeah, they're on cards.
They're beautiful on the cards.
So wait, while you're going mock.
You're going.
I just as an aside from this, I threw away probably about, I would say, over 20 of these Legend style boxes last night, and like that's just not something that I would have done.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you got to do
Yeah.
it. And as of right now, I'm just more of a fan of. I don't care about boxes, cards.
I kept the cards.
Bubble cards.
I kept the
just look
cards.
so nice, especially with all the vintage artwork that's on it. It's just it brings you back.
I get all the plastic and recycle it.
This was at a yard sale. I have that stuff with me. We'll
Ooh,
go through it,
nice.
okay?
Very nice. We got some live in-person stuff.
I also found one day I was delivering the mail, and there was a box, a bin,
freebie bin.
a bin full of freebie stuff. It says free. So I went through that. I also brought some of that stuff with me.
Cool. Yeah. I saw you got some good stuff.
I went into a Big Lots, and I found what they call micro toy box. Now, if you know these blind box things, there's one. They're like little containers, like a box that you peel the top off of.
Okay.
And inside, and I've seen some of these that are like funny products, like Captain Crunch box, but it'd be like a different play on words and whatnot.
Okay.
These little things. And then you've also seen on like the plastic cards, like world's smallest figures.
Yeah.
So you have the world's smallest He-Man. I think they do G.I. Joe, Transformers, Turtles, Power Rangers. This is micro toy box, and I think these are even smaller than those.
What?
So again, like a little 5-pack. I found them in Big Lots.
Okay.
I bought, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them.
Ooh, nice.
Because I know that my wife collects the toy mini brands.
Yeah.
So these are also mini toys as well, and there's a plethora of old school toys in there, like monkeys in a barrel.
Oh, nice.
And like
that
push
or something.
Yeah, and that push cart thing that has the little balls on the when you push it.
Yes, it was like a little Tykes vacuum,
right?
Or lawnmower or something,
like a rocking horse, but then there's also He-Man and G.I. Joe and Transformers, all made by the same company.
Wow, so they're like hitting all. They're hitting everything.
All sizes. So I got a bunch of those. And then went to Englishtown with my wife. So I ended up picking up a loose Playmate Dick Tracy figure.
Nice.
Actually, you know what? I brought that stuff with me too.
Yeah.
So we'll go through that. But then I also got some VHSs. I got Sister Act.
1 or 2?
One. I didn't see 2. I would have grabbed 2. I like 2 better.
Yeah.
Ghost. Love that movie.
Great.
Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
Great one.
Good one.
Please. Bruce Lee, The Game of Death. Great movie.
Yep.
And this Transformers game tape. Put it in it and you play it. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's the old school look on it, and it's actually upside down, like the title. It's upside down from the opening of the sleeve.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. I thought that was just cool for $1.
A little oddball thing.
For $1, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it for $1.
All right.
And then met up with Benny Rose.
Ooh.
Like I said, Nick Bove hooked me up with the Retro Leo, but he also, a while ago, I just haven't been able to meet up with him. He met up with Benny. He gave it to Benny, and Benny gave it to me. The little He-Man mini Skelly God.
Ooh, mini Skelly God.
Yeah, like the Eternia minis.
Oh, the little guys?
Yeah, they made a Skelly God. And I was like, well, if any of the Revelation ones, I'll get him.
That's cool. Can't wait to see him in the show.
Benny hooked me up with Wave 5 of the Marvel Retro 3.75.
Oh, yeah. You got U.S. Agent.
Loki.
Oh, Loki.
Storm in the black
Stealth Suit Iron Man, did you get?
Stealth Suit Iron Man and the Silver Surfer. And he got me the Silver Surfer. There was no black
suits yet.
So thank you, Benny Rose, for that.
Lots of thanks to him.
Yes.
And Nick.
So then I went to Florida, right?
Yeah.
So I go to Florida. I did some Walmart and Target hopping. Let me tell you, the shelves are way better stocked there.
I believe it.
Nothing that I'm looking for, but AEWs are plenty.
Really?
Well, because they're based in Florida. So
but that's awesome. That's really good that the stock
are
is at least out there. At least you know that you had to connect down there and you needed to do.
Right.
Yeah.
I was hoping to find my turtles. I did see the 2-pack turtles, like Mikey and Bebop or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I saw those. I wasn't interested. I didn't get it. I only got from Walmart, I found the GI Joe Grunt. Remember when I was at the toy show when the guy was like 35?
I had it priced at 35, but just for you, because I see that you're a fan, I'll give it to you for 25 when it's really a $12 toy.
Right.
So I'll charge you double just because I know you're a fan of it. But I was going to charge people triple.
Right.
Good job, guy. Lost the sale.
Right. Pretty much. So I found him. I found the Grunt in Walmart on the shelf. Like I said, I totally missed that Cobra officer. I wasn't going to get him, but then I decided to get him, but then he was already gone. So
yeah, what are you going to do?
Then I also found the Hot Wheels Mario Kart Princess Daisy.
Nice.
So she's one of the newer characters that I wanted to grab.
Very nice.
When I went to Disney, when I got off the Pirates of the Caribbean, which I would imagine had something to do with Indiana Jones stuff, like that area.
Yeah.
Because there was Indiana Jones stuff in the shop when you got out.
Okay.
And on the bottom shelf was just a full shelf of 6-inch Indiana Jones figures.
That's amazing.
And
I don't really see those.
It was just Indy. I never seen a 6-inch one. I've only seen little guys and then the retro ones that are like, 5 inches or whatnot, or not even, maybe 4 inches. But I was like, you know what? This is the first thing I'm getting right here, and it's not made by Hasbro or Mattel. Like I'm looking all over the box, and it has no name, no maker. It was just it's a Disney figure.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure you could probably only get it there.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, this is coming home. So I grabbed that.
And almost every Indiana Jones figure has some kind of derpy face to it.
Well, especially the little ones. It's so hard to paint on those. So pretty wild.
Yeah.
When we went to Galaxy's Edge, like I said, we got the holocrons, the like little message boxes. What's really cool is that like they kind of transform. Like the cube one, which is the Jedi holocron, you turn the corners. So now all the corners are like kind of like offbeat, and then it lights up. You hold it at 2 points on it, and it tells you a message. And then you pop it open, and you put in these like kyber crystals.
Oh yeah,
that will have other messages that are whatever. So
that's very cool.
We got the Jedi one, which is a square, and we got the Sith one, which is like a pyramid. So really cool. We didn't go, like I said, we didn't go for lightsabers or droids.
Yeah.
That's what we got. Also, we got the thermo detonator bottles from Sprite and Coke. Brought those home.
Yeah.
I got the Toy Story Star Bowl. You know the bowl?
Yeah.
I think it's one of the
iconic
pieces to a Toy Story collection. You got to have that bowl. And it was just like a little softball size one, So I grabbed that, and also it's a water bottle, but it's the rocket ship claw machine.
Nice.
So the claw. So I grabbed that as well from one of the Disney shops. Beauty and the Beast. My wife got the chip mug.
Nice. Gotta get a chip mug.
Mrs. Potts pot holders.
We got them.
And the Cogsworth.
Cogsworth
egg timer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So I was happy to grab that.
Nice.
Then we went to Universal. I got old school Universal banner, like the triangle banner.
Pinnacle banner, yep.
And it was like just like the old 90s commercial. Remember the commercial?
Yeah.
Like you see like E.T. on the sign, and like the people on the King Kong ride and the Back to the Future stuff. Like
I love that they still have
earthquake stuff.
They still have all that like retro nostalgia stuff. They had like the cups.
Yep.
They had a cup set that was like Jaws.
You see the fanny packs, and stuff with all the neon coloring, like 90s style.
Done up expertly.
Yes.
Very well done.
That was the first thing I saw in Universal. I was like, I love that. So I grabbed that banner. I got the E.T. Blue Hoodie plush.
Yeah.
He was so cool. Jen picked up the metal, those Metal Earth 3D model things. It's like flat metal, and you gotta like pop out the pieces and connect them.
Yeah.
We got it's like E.T. in the bicycle. She was like, I'll build that for you. I'm like, all right, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I have one at home. I have the Staten Island Ferry, actually.
Yeah, those builders are fun.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast stuff. Then it was the beginning of the 30th anniversary of the Horror Nights, the Hollywood Horror Nights. So they had
so
a lot
lucky
of.
that you were there during that.
I was able to pick up the exclusive Beetlejuice figure.
Cool.
Really stylized. It's about the size of a pop, but it's not that style. Really cool. I'll throw up pictures. You'll see it.
Yeah. That's cool.
Really cool little Beetlejuice figure, and also got this cool hat.
Ooh, nice Beetlejuice hat. I'm gonna dethrone him real quick.
We come for your daughter, Chuck. It's the snake faced. I really had to pick it up. I was just like, that was like one of the last things. Like as we were leaving, I was like, I'll regret not getting this
special edition on the side. This is dope,
right?
And this is really dope.
So that was
Universal Halloween Horror Nights. Very cool. Love the little like soul like skeletons. Just
yeah. And then it's got the stripes on the bottom.
Oh wow! Oh, that's even cooler.
They went even deeper. So
they went even deeper.
A lot of cool stuff, and that was my Florida haul.
Nice. You guys cleaned up.
Yeah. And then all the other stuff that we got for friends and family and all that cool stuff. We got picture frames and photo albums and candle holders and everything. It was really cool.
Yep.
So then I came back to good old Staten Island.
Yep.
I jumped into a Target. I saw in the group, Steve-O had ordered through Spirit Halloween the Beetlejuice statues that they'd have in there.
Yep.
And there's one, it's Beetlejuice sitting on a grave with like his hands open. And the other one is the snake head.
The sand snake.
Yeah, no, not the sand snake, but the Beetlejuice headed snake.
Okay.
The hat, my hat.
Gotcha.
This guy.
Okay.
We've come for your daughter, Chuck. So he had ordered it through Spirit Halloween. They just threw it in a box.
Yeah, they broke that.
That shit came in a million pieces. There was no padding, no bubble wrap, no popcorn, nothing. No, nothing.
Get it together, Spirit.
What is that about? So he posted that picture, and another group member, Chris Cooper, who's like, I was just at Spirit, and they have these.
And they had them.
So I got in my car, and I ran over there. They did have a few of the snakes, and they had one of the Beetlejuice on the grave. I didn't grab the Beetlejuice on the grave because he's got his hands open. Everyone I've seen, missing thumbs. The thumbs all break off. Not to mention that it's not his, like it says, here lies Beetlejuice, but that's not his grave. The grave that he's sitting on is more of like a regular grave. His grave has like ghouls on it.
Right.
It's got like these 3 ghouls on it. So I picked up the snake, and then I turned the corner, and then I see his grave like a lawn ornament.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what I want.
That's what I want. I'll take that.
I grabbed those 2 from Spirit, along with a cool Ghostbusters baseball cap. Yeah, it was the last one sitting on the shelf. I was like, yoink.
Is it the Stay Puft one, or?
No, it's just the logo, and
Nice.
It says Ghostbusters over the top and the back. So
Cool.
I grabbed that. And then I went over to Target. I found the McFarlane King Shazam.
Ooh, yes.
Infected King Shazam. So I guess he's
Yes.
part of the Infected, but I'm putting him with my death metal because
Yeah.
he looks so death metal. Love it.
They were doing the Infecteds right before they took the license away from them. Like one of the last lines from those DC collectibles was the Infecteds, and not for nothing, those in that scale were
The DC collectibles.
incredible.
Right.
Those were great. The fact that they took them away from them and now they're doing the McFarlanes, I understand like the connection there, but I just wish they would have continued in their own line. So now we're getting it, but this one seems really cool. You're excited about it.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I like the death metal stuff that's going on, and to add this Infected, he just looks like he's death metal.
Yeah.
I just love it. And he's one of my favorite heroes too. Shazam.
Yeah.
So, also the next morning, I went back to work, but it was a good morning because I walked in and there was the AEW, the Unmatched Series 1,
Okay.
which I had already gotten the Britt Baker, and I'd gotten the Miro from that set.
Okay.
But I grabbed the Darby because he came with the
skateboard.
He came with the skateboard, but he also came with the TNT Championship.
Oh,
So,
really? I didn't even know that there was
his
a
first
version
one.
of that.
His first one came with the skateboard as well.
Also.
This one has a chase that's out there a little bit. He's wearing like a raggedy shirt under the jacket that he wears, and it also has different artwork on the skateboard.
Very cool.
But I figured I have his first figure.
Right.
This one Jen will take. Jen likes Darby.
Okay.
And it's got a cooler face paint that she'd appreciate more. I'll take the belt. She can have that.
There you go.
And then also the LJN style Cody Rhodes.
Oh, you did get that.
Found him. I grabbed him.
That's cool.
I was very happy to get him.
That's very cool.
So I might do a unboxing of him because I know that he's got a cool. I like to keep him unboxed, but then again, I might want to take him out. I don't know. I might want to take him out just to compare him with the original LJNs, but who knows? Like I said, I'm starting to keep things on card now, so I don't know.
Yeah. It would be nice to put him with the others.
Yeah. The next day, I was on the street, man.
Yeah, you were on a roll.
Target again. Found the McFarlane, the classic TV series, Batman, Robin, and Joker.
That's right. I get this text while I'm at work,
and these are on bubble cards.
Yeah, they're cute.
I really like them, and like I love that movie growing up too. When he turns the UN into dust.
Yeah,
like that was great. So I grabbed those, and they're only $18, so they're not as expensive as the box figures and whatnot. So I grabbed those, and then that afternoon, I went back into Target because that's just what the hell I do.
Yeah,
and the Revelations Faker was there.
Emerged.
So
it wasn't there in the morning, and then
he showed up in the afternoon.
Gotta love it,
right? So I grabbed
due diligence, right?
He rings up at $32.99, but he is $19.99 on the Target app. So just make sure that I think it's a mess up on the online version because he's always had that price tag.
He's deluxe.
He is a deluxe. He comes with 2 different heads
for $20,
different armor, a couple of different hands. Yeah. And so, and like I said, you scan it with the Target app with your phone. It brings up the listing for $19.99. So
that's
if you get them, don't pay that
top
much.
Notch.
Don't pay that much. Get a $13 discount.
Yeah, awesome.
So I was very happy to grab him. And like I said, I was looking for that last retro Marvel Legends. It's the black suited Spidey. I went into one store, found the whole set except for Spidey. I went into another store. I found 3 sets of that
Spidey
of that
this
whole wave with no Spideys to be seen. So somebody took 3 Spideys from that store.
Black suit, so good.
But then the next day,
how could you beat this?
One morning, there was a full set, including the black suit Spidey. So I grabbed him.
Love it.
Very happy to grab that.
3.75 style Marvel Legends.
Right.
Beautiful.
And then the last thing that I got, it's actually right in front of me, but whatever.
Is it the ship?
So,
okay, you can do it. You can do it. All right, so.
Yeah, you tell the story.
Yeah, so Rich had this pre-ordered, and I knew he had it pre-ordered, and it just started showing up in stores, and
which bothers the hell out of me. What the hell is the point of a pre-order if you're not going to get it first?
Yeah,
or at least get it. This was actually pretty close.
Yeah, it was
get
close.
It at the same time.
It was pretty
as retail stores get, which is why I like to pre-order anyway, because you're not going to get it right away. But if you find it in the stores, then you find it in the stores. You could just cancel the pre-order.
Yeah.
This was kind of the same situation.
Who'd you get it from? Big Bad?
Big Bad Toy Store.
All right, Big Bad Toy Store. I'm going to show you.
Although I've noticed that Entertainment Earth seems to be a little quicker, at least on the Origins and Revelation Master stuff. Like I have stuff pre-ordered on Big Bad, and people are already getting it from Entertainment Earth.
Nice.
So pick and choose your battles.
Yeah. All right. So this is the big one. I'm going to show you mine since I actually wasn't going to get this figure, but shout out to Chris Cooper. Hooked this one up from a Hail Mary. He just said, hey, there's one left here. Somebody else is buying one. There's one left. Do you want it? And I knew that you had it already. And I was like, well, even still, even if I decide that I wasn't going to keep it and you wanted to take this one,
right? Whatever
the case may be, at least it's secured by the family. So here it is. We have the Gargoyles, NECA Gargoyles Ultimate Goliath. Oh my Lord. Includes a book, some, pepper? Interesting. Yeah, he's got a pepper spray of some sort. interchangeable head and hands, frozen in stone by day, flesh and blood winged warriors by night. Awaking after 1,000 years, a band of powerful gargoyles find themselves transported to a time and place not of their own, New York City. Here, the misunderstood creatures battle modern-day barbarians and struggle to understand their strange new world. Gargoyles, the legends begins. All right, and here we go. Let's get a little open up of this window box here. You got that great artwork of him right there on the side, Goliath. And here he is in the window packaging. We'll get some good close-ups of that. But I thought this was so well done. I think of any of the figures that I was going to get, it's just this guy. I don't think I'm going to go in full on this line. I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, when we went to Epcot, along with all weekend, all week, my wife getting comments about her purple hair. It's like everybody loved her purple hair.
Yes.
When we went to Epcot, I wore my Gargoyles T-shirt.
I saw that.
I was getting equal amount of comments.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, dude, I love your shirt."
That's great.
Such an awesome. I'm so glad that somebody
picked up that license.
Yeah, stepped in and picked them up because it's just a great aesthetic. The figures are. Like what they look like, they're just super cool. And if you're a kid in the '90s, so iconic,
amazing.
So yeah, I'm. And then I asked, I was like, "Where did you find that?" And it was like this local Target, and I was like, "Damn!" My wife had just been there, and she was like, "I didn't see that anywhere." Yeah. So I missed my opportunity to cancel my pre-order.
Right.
But seriously, the very next day, I got an email saying that it showed up and they're sending it out. So I have mine in the mail waiting. I'm waiting for that to come in. But dude, what
in the meantime, big, super huge. What is it, like 8 or 9 inch or something like that? Mm-hmm. And you got like a huge wingspan on this once it's put together.
The head, the 2 different heads.
Yeah, you got this extra head on the right side here, the more menacing, wide-eyed look. It looks like, I guess from handling it, that a lot of my pieces are just like falling out of place.
Looks like his tail's going to be bendy.
Yeah.
He's got the holes in it.
I saw it yesterday open, and he's, the box, the window doesn't do it any justice. You got to get it out. You got to get him out and posed. Right. Is that like a cape here in this picture?
It is.
Is there a cape in here?
I think they passed on the cape and decided just to give him wings.
Yeah.
I think if you would either give him a cape or wings, if that was a choice in between the two. I mean,
I would be annoyed if they came out with another version of this and then gave it the cape. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's no cape.
Yeah, no cape. Maybe they'll do an ultimate deluxe. God damn you and your repaints.
Yeah, NECA likes to do that. How many shredders you need?
Yeah. How many super shredders you want? So, all right, awesome. So that was the end of your.
That was the end of my booty hole.
Yeah, you had a ton of stuff, man. That was great.
I mean, we can go through the loose stuff right now if you want.
Yeah, bust that in. Let's bring it in.
Let's slide some of that over.
So we'll get to see some of the things that Rich picked up in his hunts.
First off, this is for you, brother.
Oh, something for me.
This is upon your request.
Oh, you did that?
I did that.
Oh, you're a gem. You are a gem. All right. Well, while we're at it, so I had gotten you the White Rabbit figure because we had talked about it, and it was just you said you liked it, so I went and got it for you. But it came with this this glider for the Demogoblin. I think I'm doing this right. Yeah. So it came with the glider for the Demogoblin, and I had asked you, do you care about it? And you were like, not really. So I had this loose Toy Biz Hobgoblin that I picked up before I pre-ordered the new Retro Goblin that's going to be on the card. I was just in a mood to fix my existing collection and really just get this. I didn't know the Hobgoblin was coming out, so I wanted to give him a glider. Let's see if it'll work. We got that Toy Biz articulation. It looks like it's going to work perfectly. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Love it.
He looks good on there. Yep.
Sucker.
Awesome. That's freaking great. All right, so we got that.
All right, I did.
Kick ass. Thank you, brother.
I did forget a bag at home, but that's okay.
That's all right.
All right, so this stuff I found at a one of these yard sales that's always open on our island.
You always open yard
They
sale.
always open yard sale off the highway. I found some crash dummy tags.
Whoa!
These
I
are
love crash dummy things.
Are they full cost? Yeah. Little crash dummy. They're like pole cars. You pull it back and they fly forward, whatever. Along with one of the dummies.
Oh, you got a dummy!
I did get a dummy. He's one of the newer.
I love seeing these dummies.
The later versions.
The double colored ones.
Bull is his name.
Ooh, Bull.
He's got a fat face. Kind of reminds me of Mask. Remember that movie Mask?
Oh yeah.
Cher. And then also this awesome motorcycle.
Oh, cool.
Crash
test dummy motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell by the yellow and black.
Yeah, you sit on it and I think
Checkered.
it flies forward, flies off.
Something like that to the effect.
I don't really like sit on it. I try.
Yeah.
Weird.
There you
But
go.
I have a cool little crash dummy collection that these would be perfect for. I'm always down
Nice.
for a new crash dummy.
Yeah, cool.
You know.
Sweet.
Also, I found this cool little. Look at that! It's Wolverine in his little in the X Jet.
In the X-Jet. Go figure.
So I think this was. I'm pretty sure this was like a. Well, it says 1996 Marvel, so I guess it's not a Happy Meals toy.
Could be.
It could be, but usually they would have like McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's on it. It does not.
Is it?
So that was pretty cool. I figured I have some of the Spider-Man ones. So the Spider-Man actual fast food toys. So
That's got like a little claws on the side. Do you see that?
Yeah, the claws.
That's cool.
Yeah. And right here I got the Rowan, the 2016 Ghostbusters movie. Rowan,
Yeah.
the Destroyer. He was in there. I paid $5 for that whole little
this whole thing.
whole little lot there. $5.
Not bad.
So some crash dummy stuff that you don't really come by.
Yeah.
Another ghost for my Ghostbusters.
Sure.
And a little X-Men car. I'll take that.
I
for
dig
$5.
it.
And then this stuff is from the free bin that I found on my route. So we're gonna go one by one. A lot of Power Rangers.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we got a vintage
Chopper.
yellow Ranger.
The Chopper series, the second series.
Look at that! Look at that face. It's like not even like messed up at all.
Pretty-
The saber-tooth tiger.
pretty
logo
spot on,
the
yeah.
chest is pretty good.
bad.
Yeah, check that out.
Yeah. My nephew absolutely loved this. I picked these up one day and he was just shopping away.
Yeah, not many. Not much on the vintage ones. I got this little Blue Ranger,
Love it.
little PVC.
Love it.
There's
That's great.
also another like little articulated Blue Ranger,
Cool. That looks like almost
almost like a reaction.
yeah, McDonald's toy or something like that from maybe the movie.
Maybe.
Let me see what the there's no chest piece
no
on
chest
it. So
on it. Yeah, no, I don't know.
yeah, so it's definitely not that line that I'm thinking of. They had ones where it was like this size and they would come with their Zord.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. I found this cool thing. It's like, I think it's an ignition key. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's an ignition key, something that is actually the Red Ranger.
Oh wow.
So
Or like a USB stick.
I was looking through it to find parts because there's some bigger stuff in here that actually can use some parts.
Gonna
that
unlock. I like his legs. And then
yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
he can do something to himself if he really
sure
tries.
Can. He sure can. Also, Power Rangers. This awesome. I don't know what exactly rendition of the Power Rangers this guy is from.
Oh, jeez, that's pretty cool.
But he's cool. He's clean. He's not like marked up. He's got some really shiny like a shiny back metal like chest piece.
Yeah,
And I can see my face in it. It's so
that's how. Yeah,
nothing's
I can see
dinged
my
up or
face in it
nothing.
too. Yeah,
I don't know what he is, who he is, but I thought he was such a rad figure for free. I'll take them.
And he's got like a battery compartment back here. You can throw in some watch batteries.
Might make some noise or movements. I don't know.
You got a foot swivel here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like is that 12-inch, you think? Or a little shorter? Maybe 9?
Yeah, maybe about 9-inch, I would say. That's cool.
I also found this, I think this might be a bootleg Power Ranger, like, Megazord thing.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really, oh no, it says Bandai 2007.
Could be real.
2007.
Could be real. Oh yeah, it's got like a, it's like
a drill on his feet.
He's got a drill on one side, and he's got
his feet are trucks. His back's got a
Why can't I think of the name of this type of...
He doesn't, he's not articulated.
It's like a dozer, but...
like his arms don't move and stuff. Like a bobcat.
Yeah.
Bucket. Whatever. I don't know. I thought it was cool, so I picked him up too. Look at that.
Yeah, that's cool. He's got like jet on the back. It's like a little bit of everything. He's got like trucks for feet.
Right. And then there was this cool thing. It was like a...
excavator.
This is like a Spider-Man transformer.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he is, but he's got. I thought he was missing. I think he's missing pieces, which is what I was looking for when I was looking for more pieces. But and it's kind of like he's like half like this. Like, see how big this boot is here?
Mm-hmm.
This other half of the boot is missing.
Okay.
But check this mother effer out. I don't know.
6 arms. And then with the legs, you get 8, right? Or
there's 4 arms.
Okay.
You work for the school system, you should be able to.
Well, no, I mean it's supposed to be spiders, so like I guess maybe when these split apart, you get your 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I guess. I don't know. He's pretty badass. Check that out.
Yeah.
So I just grabbed it because it was free.
This is cool.
And I like to mix up my transformer.
It's like a transformer.
I have
There's something in the back here.
Mechanisms. My Leo Metamutant whatever thing.
His head goes down.
No, I gotta pull
Comes back up.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you got the top eyes too. Pretty cool.
Pretty wild.
This is wild. This is out there.
He's gonna go in my Transformer section.
Very nice.
And then I found some Iron Man and Batman, just regular figures. We got the Hulkbuster here. Nice little 5-inch.
Oh yeah. So and then the pictures. That's cool. Hulkbuster.
Cool little Hulkbuster figure.
These guys here.
Not much of a articulation and stuff like that. These are just little little guys. This Iron Man is probably one of my favorites right now because he's kind of like translucent and starry, like kind of like galactic.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen it either, and I just picked
it up. 5.5 inches or something like that, almost.
Really cool Iron Man figure. Check him out.
Very cool. It's got like the it's a little smaller than like a Legend, but yeah, I see what you're saying about the translucent stuff to it. That's pretty cool.
Like pretty galactic and all that. And this is more of a basic looking Iron Man with some kind of different like winged suit. Pretty cool.
Let me give you guys a
shot. Pretty much all the cool stuff that I figured, you know what, if I can't use it right now, maybe I'll be able to sell at the next toy show.
Yeah.
You know.
It was free, so it means,
cool little
not a lot of sentimental. That's cool though. And you're definitely building a Iron Man pantheon.
And then like a little basic armored Batman figure. I don't know, it's probably like really cheap. His face reminds me of the furnace in Home Alone.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Cooper. And he's like, shut up.
Yeah.
His face kind
I'm not scared of you anymore.
So
there you go. You got furnace face Batman. He's got a cape.
He's got a cape.
Cloth cape. That's impressive.
And the last thing in my little sack of goodies is a gift for you, my friend. I saw these in Target and I decided to pick them up.
Are you serious?
These are action figure headstands.
Get the front door out of
I
here.
know that you're a big fan of other heads that come with your figures, and if you can't display them on a figure, it's a stand.
Doodles. This
So
is freaking awesome.
I saw that. I was like, you know what? I have a couple of cool heads. I was like, you know, we really love this. Grizz this would love this. So I grabbed you one as well. They're only $5.99. So if you see them, they're in the NECA section. You get 3 stands. They have a little replacements for whatever type of design your head is to go on it.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you got the small, the big, then just regular.
Right, so that way you can display your heads. Benny Rose gave me the idea
this is dope.
Because he's been setting up his Marvel stuff,
which is looking glorious.
And I saw how he was swapping heads and stuff like that, and I feel like you have a lot of appreciation for even certain heads that come with your figures, but 100%. You don't have a figure to put that head on.
Yeah,
you can display your heads.
That's great. And you know what's funny? Actually, now that was this it?
Yeah, I thought I had another bag from my English Town Hall, but I forgot it.
All right, cool. So yeah, we'll put pictures up of anything that we missed.
Absolutely.
This is awesome. Thank you, bud.
Well, in that case, let me just rattle off what I did get from English Town because I forgot to bring the bag. I got a loose Playmates Dick Tracy figure. Can never have enough.
Yep.
Batman and Robin, the movie Robin figure.
Okay. Cool.
Just to grab another Robin.
Like a Nightwing.
Little PVC Bonkers.
Yes,
Bonkers.
That came with the fall apart car.
I didn't get the car, but I did have Bonkers, and then I also have mine. And also Chip and Dale. They were like original Chip and Dale naked, and one on top of the other, like standing on top of each other.
Love it. Love those little PVC jams.
It's not the starting lineup figures, but it's a Ken Griffey Jr. figure. He looks a little bit shorter, buffer, almost like a WWF Hasbro type of figure.
Interesting.
And it's got the turn action, like a spring-loaded waist to swing the bat.
Yeah.
So I got a little Ken Griffey Jr. and Toy Biz Marvel Legends Wesley Snipes Blade figure.
Yo, I just saw one go up for sale.
How much did they sell it?
$45.
$45. I got mine for $25.
Nice.
He's got a few of the stakes.
Okay.
The only thing he's missing is the sunglasses.
Okay.
But he's got the stakes and a gun and the jacket.
Nice.
The jacket is kind of after, I guess this is what it's like flaking.
Okay.
So I did post a picture of him, but he's got all black flakes on him. He's not dirty. It's just a flaking that fell off of the jacket that's now stuck to his skin. I'm going to have to give him a little fig bath.
Give him a little
magic. But Benny Rose was standing next to me when I found it, and I was like, oh my God, because the guy also had some version of Thor that I really liked the head sculpt. I wanted to swap it onto a He-Man.
Oh, interesting.
Because it was a really nice head sculpt, but I was like, you know what? If I get anybody, Wesley Snipes, I've been looking for that figure since I started collecting.
Like I said, he's not cheap.
So yeah, that was my booty haul for the month of September for the most part. Yeah,
kick butt.
Oh, one more thing. I picked it up last night.
Oh,
my instincts were right. The Batman and Robin version of Bugs Bunny and LeBron James from the Space Jam.
Yep.
All right, they've been showing up in Target, but they're $30 because they're larger figures. Yeah, it's a 2-pack. I just want the Bugs Bunny as Batman. That's all I want.
It's super cool.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to hold off because I've been seeing some of these show up in like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Home Goods, any of these like kind of like secondhand for the toys type of stores, discounted. And my instincts were right. Yesterday, I got stuck at work. I had some time to kill. Let me jump into TJ Maxx, and there it was for $10 cheaper than usual. So instead of paying $30, I paid $20. I said to myself, well, I paid $20 for that Bugs Bunny, so yes.
Right.
So I grabbed that as well.
Awesome.
LeBron's going right in the trash.
Please.
Unless you want him. You want a Robin LeBron? I don't want it because the Bugs Bunny is going on to my Batman show.
All right.
With Mikey as Batman and Daffy Duck as Batman.
Yeah.
And Bugs Bunny as Batman.
Dope.
Love Batman.
We're all Batman.
That was my haul.
Could be very beautiful.
That was my haul. Very beautiful.
Now here comes my house.
Oh, baby.
So,
baby.
Shout out to Chris Cooper on the Google, Google.
Yeah, the Never Enough Toys Toy Group.
Yes. Always helping each other out, fellow collectors. Awesome. Got this gargoyle for me. Again, Chris is becoming this legendary figure hunter and doing more Marvel Legends as the days go by. There'll be more shout outs to you and Ben here. So let's see. The ones that I procured on my own. Did a little Facebook market deal on some stuff here, and shout out to those sellers for helping me out. We have Emma Frost, Walgreens exclusive Emma Frost. She came with the bob cut that we all know and love, but she's in the black Dom suit. This is like a later era Mistress of Mind Control, Miss Emma Frost. I have an Emma Frost inside of the Hellfire Club box set in her White Queen outfit.
But I would not suggest you open it.
I'm going to open it.
I just saw a listing for it. Don't open it.
Oh, really? All right. So I was going to open it this weekend, but I basically I bought this to put the other Black Queen Celine's head on this sculpt because it's a black body. And there's also a Jean in there, so I could have the Jean. You know, here comes this.
Yeah.
So I could put the Jean head on this body, or I could put the Celine head on this body. So that's why I picked up this one. But now I have these cool stands to do some damage. In that lot also was this here. If I can get to it, don't fall, please don't fall. Oh. Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen from the Into the Spider-Verse movie. They don't look very movie to me. They kind of look like they would normally. I saw the movie figures that had come out from it, and they don't look like this. These are more like Ultimate style. Mm-hmm. So I
like
saw
comic
this.
book versions of the cartoon version.
Exactly. Gotcha. Yeah.
Which
so.
Cool.
Yeah,
like
that's my style.
Yeah,
so like,
looking,
yeah,
in my opinion.
So like that head sculpt versus like the cartoony Sony Pictures look. This takes the cake for me. So that was a big one there. We're gonna put that in front. In that same deal, we had this Black Panther up here. I can't bring it down.
It's the Walmart exclusive.
Yeah, the Walmart exclusive with the cape. I had to have some Black Panther in my collection. As you see, these are all the card back ones, so I could have went with the card back version of Black Panther.
That's the one that I have. Yeah.
That version. Yeah. See, I would
out though.
Yeah, I would have went with that, but I really like the addition of the cape and the spear, and you still get the chains on this one. So to me, that was the one. That's the one I wanted. And then the final piece that I got from that, I kind of want to save for a little bit later, but I should just talk about it. Agent Anti-Venom. All right, so this also was it was an 80 years exclusive. I think only a few shops got this. He's mint on card, and he'll probably stay that way. It's beautiful. This is actually Flash Thompson after he was exposed to the Anti-Venom serum. So, yeah, cool little tidbit of a guy who was kind of a jerk that ends up turning into Venom and then Anti-Venom. Agent Anti-Venom. So, yeah, that was my Facebook haul. That day that we went to the Englishtown Fleas, I was able to pick up this figure here, which is the Enchantress. And in a previous video, we talked about when we did our first toy show, episode 6, I believe.
Right. You saw this in past.
I saw, yeah, just her loose with the 2 arms, no Build-A-Fig piece for $10, and she got snapped up quick. I found this in box for 10, and I only had 9 on me, so I offered 9, and she took it. So I got the Build-A-Fig piece for Dormammu, which is very cool. And
paid $1 less.
Yeah, paid $1 less. So I got her in box and paid $1 less. Can't beat it.
Sometimes passing up on something works out.
Yeah, there
Very
you
few
go.
times, though. So I would not suggest anybody does that.
Here's the Agent Venom, just to give him some screen time. And okay, so now here's where it starts to get a little crazy. So, you were a part of this haul with me, I believe. So you were looking for these for me, and we ended up getting the Modular Iron Man, yes. which I finally found a place for. I rearranged up here, and I made my display so that it's now, instead of Iron Man, Cap, Thor, I moved Thor over this way, and now Iron Man's on that side. So now I have all of my Iron Man suits in a row. So I have my 80th anniversary, I have my retro card back, I have the modular with his original figure on top. I have War Machine, and then the hollow head is actually behind that.
Okay.
So I have, the AI Iron Man. So I've been on an Iron Man kick. Don't ask me why I need all these Iron Man figures.
That's what I was asking. I was asking Hasbro.
Yeah.
Who needs all these Iron Men? Oh, you do.
I do, I guess. So in doing so, you had asked me. You kept seeing this modular line, and you saw Ultron, and that was one that
I wasn't impressed with.
You weren't impressed with. I really like this Kirby Crackle, and it is really actually kind of shiny. If you see it now, like with the light in this room, he's really shiny. I really like the paint app. It's classic Ultron. You know me, I'm a sucker for anything classic looking. So when I heard about this figure, I was excited. I have an Ultron in a 3-pack, but then again, like this is the one. Yeah. This is the Ultron that you need if you're gonna get one. So you said you found it. You said, "Do you want it?" I said, "Yes." Here we go. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at the Ultron, and I'm like, okay. I don't know. I'm not going to build this Ursa Major, right? Right?
It works out that way.
Oh my god!
You always get sucked in.
You're such a sucker. I have him, and I have the
Hasbro's got your bowls in a vice.
They do. So now I have him, and I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm like, all right, whatever. It's no big deal. Then I walk into GameStop, and I see these two figures here just sitting on the wall, and what gets me is this. I see this, and I see the head on this Ursa Major, and as it is, I'm already like kind of in love with any kind of hulking bear figure. So I see this, and I'm like, oh, it's there. There's the bear. Oh, it's there. There's the bear. Oh my god. How do I pass that up? And then they had Darkstar also. So there's the head and the body. Okay, all right. We're starting to make some sense now. Oh, okay. So we got 3 pieces. And I have the modular already, which doesn't even have a piece. So I'm mostly in right now on this. I'm almost there. So we're just going to move these guys to the back for a little bit. And I moved on. So at that point, I'm talking to Benny Rose. And he was in on the hologram, and I think that one also too, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about that one.
Yes,
I was in Disney, and I started getting texts. So this was it the stealth suit Iron Man?
Yes,
I found it in the store. I texted to Benny. He said yes, he'll take it. So I just picked it up. I didn't even look at it because I'm not sure. I wasn't interested in the figure to begin with, so whatever. So I just picked it up, put it in the bag, and it sat in my car until the next time I saw Benny. I finally met up. We gave it to him. He went and unboxed it. It was missing the builder piece.
Oh my god!
And the actual figure was destroyed.
Yeah.
It was marked up as if they were playing with it in the street on asphalt. It was all scratched up. And then once he moved his legs, the crotch fell apart. Yep. So the whole toy, the whole thing was fucking broken.
I can't even believe that. In package.
I can't believe I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
So he was able. What comes? It doesn't it come with a head or something like that.
Yeah, it
Tony
comes with a
Stark's head?
piece. Yeah, it comes with which piece does it come with? Number 2, the.
No. I'm talking about the head, the Tony Stark.
Oh yes,
head.
that's what he was
So
interested
he
in.
was really interested in the Tony Stark head. So which he wasn't totally lost out on that. But I felt so bad because first of all, I didn't even notice
that the piece was stolen.
It's a leg and foot piece for the Ursa Major. And the figure itself, like I said, it looks like they picked it up and they were playing with it and rubbed it in asphalt, like on concrete.
Right.
Like it was all scratched and broken.
Yeah.
I couldn't even believe it. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah. So
sorry, Benny, for not looking at the toys that I buy you.
Yeah.
Idiot.
So now, yeah, as far as Legends go, we got to start looking out for the pieces in there. So yeah, we were talking and you were away. And so this whole time, me and Ben were corresponding and he said, I have a piece for you. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I just picked up Darkstar and the hologram. He goes, oh, I got the head for you too. Return it. So I was like, all right. So we're going to meet up eventually soon. And I'm going to have a head and actually no legs. So I ended up having to buy that one to get the leg. And I ended up picking up the Vault Guardsman also. That's okay. Vault Guardsman. To me, I don't know. I have a little bit of a connection to this figure. It kind of reminds me of one of the villains from Separation Anxiety. It's like a video game, Spider-Man game. But he's also like prominent in, Iron Man storylines, obviously. So, I didn't mind. I was like, all right, you know what? I'll go in and I'll get him. So I'm only missing Riri Williams, which also Benny Rose for the win he found for me.
Ironheart, right?
Yes, Ironheart, Riri Williams.
Right.
So next video, we will be completing an Ursa Major.
Oh, another Builder video coming your way.
I'm waiting on 2 other hauls to come in. I did a Zavi order recently.
Zavi.
It apparently ships out of Great Britain.
Gotcha.
And
how much you pay for shipping for that? Good job.
Nothing really.
Oh, really?
It wasn't even that bad. Didn't realize all of my stuff is stuck in Nashville.
Really?
Customs will not clear any of my stuff. It's been stuck since the 21st.
What did we talk about?
Of September.
What is it?
Legends.
Really?
Yeah. I ordered and speaking of, at the Wayne Toy Show that we went to, I picked up the Venomized Gwen from the Venom Pool wave. Then I also ordered Morbius and
Morbius. How many beers? Morbius.
That's a good one.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
Got Morbius.
And I also picked up Phage from Funky when we went to Englishtown.
All right, yeah.
So I was one away from building a Venom pool. And I was like, all right, so let me order Venomized Miles. Venomized Miles decided to jump in price out of nowhere recally to about $35 for...
I remember seeing him all the time.
Yeah, nobody wanted that little guy. Nobody wanted him. Now all of a sudden, $35. Okay. So I went the Zavi option because he was only 20.
Right.
But now I'm not seeing this figure for another month. It's been stuck in Nashville since the 21st of September.
And there's no way that you can email the
I keep tracking it.
Office, or?
We're going to have to talk. I think it's FedEx or something. So, yeah, so it's pretty bad.
Speaking of shipping and stuff, so all the stuff that I got from Florida, had to ship back up.
Yes, you did.
Could not fit all the stuff in our luggage. I bought. First off, my wife did all the shopping of shipping people, and of course I'm like, well, let's just go to the post office because that's what I do.
Yeah.
But she did a little research. FedEx wanted $300.
Oh,
to ship our stuff. So that was a no.
Yeah, that's a big no.
UPS wanted $200 to ship our stuff. So I was like, no. Went to the post office. They gave us 4 boxes, and I had to buy one slightly larger box. And it cost us $118.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. So
Not bad.
I had to send up 5 boxes We sent them out Saturday, the day that we left.
Yeah.
And I work in my station, so I got them on Tuesday.
Nice.
So
that was quick.
Everything, all shot glasses, mugs, candle holders, everything that was glass, which I didn't realize we got so much glass stuff. Everything made it.
Why'd you buy so many toothpick holders?
That was the other thing. My wife got a cool Hulk Hogan shot glass for one of our friends at work. Is really cool.
Nice.
She also got cool buttons and pins, and yeah, and that was really really awesome month in toys.
Yeah, and I got one final thing to do with you. So I want to open one thing with you here. We'll do like that. That'll be our finale. But I want to give a huge, huge shout out to Chris Cooper real quick. I know we talk about our friends here and that, it's a big love fest here at Never Enough Toys. Yesterday, we went to Hypnotronic Comics.
Great store.
Yes, love the store. I went to go pick up the the 4th installment of The Last Ronin. And we're in there, and, every time I go in there, I usually check on the Legends, market, see what's going on. And I see this figure, and I just saw the movie. I just saw the second movie, so it kind of gives it away. I loved it. I thought it was really good, and it actually comes from that Venom pool wave, but it's no Build-A-Fig obviously in that. But and you already know my rule. I don't really do MCU,
right?
But I'll make exceptions for things that are fantastic. So when and especially this character, because you know how huge of a Venom fan that I am.
Venom,
and here
Venom,
it is.
Venom
from the movie. All right? All right? And I was going to pass on it, and I don't know how you did that trickery. I literally turned around to go look at something, and this was procured. And when I walked back out, he said, "Hey, man, you shouldn't have left without this."
Oh, my God, he bought it?
Yeah.
Without you knowing?
Without me knowing. I was that oblivious. I didn't see it. It's a trait of mine. He said, "I haven't even seen one of those in the wild, and being that the movie comes out, and
it's going to be hard to grab.
It's going to be really hard to find.
Right.
Do this for yourself." Thank you, brother.
Wow.
Thank you, brother.
Shout
this
out
is
Chris Cooper.
Freaking awesome. You are the man. And I showed this last time, but I just forgot to bring it with me. But this is yours, my brother.
Ken?
See, yeah. Necker
Nice.
Ken. This is the last one he needs for his set. So that goes to you, my friend. Can't wait. Thanks again. And yeah, this was a awesome month. Super duper happy with everything. That was the surprise of the gargoyle. Rounding out. Oh, gonna build an Ursa Major very soon.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was.
What a time.
Yeah,
what
so
a time
awesome
to be. So yeah, I want to just shout out all the members of the Never Enough Toys Facebook group. Shout out to Nick Bove,
great
Chris
active
Cooper,
members,
Benny Rose,
Steve-O.
We're just constantly seeing stuff pop up. You guys are killing me because I wasn't going to get these turtles, but then people are starting to find them. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm getting turtles, whatever.
Yeah.
So, yes, shout out to the group. Shout out Benny Rose. Shout out to the community.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all.
So what do you got here? What is this?
All right. So there was a freebie that came with some of these. I only got one pack, even though I bought 2 figures. So yeah. On an online order, they give you 1 per figure that you order, which is cool. So we're going to open up a pack of these Marvel Legends trading cards, Wave 2. I've decided I want to open them up with you guys, kind of share the fun, and let's see what we got here. Oh, I see one already. We have Arcade. Is he my foil? I think he's my foil.
Well, you're supposed to put that. This is how the card people do it. Like I'll show you.
Yeah, go ahead.
What they do is they open it up. They know that the bottom one is always going to be
the foil,
so they turn it around and then they flip, and then they go through who they got.
Cool.
Or whatever.
All right, so we'll do it that way. So we have the Hood,
otherwise known as Disgruntled Toy Collector.
Where the hood at? There he is. He's on a card, and you're gonna. There we got the hood. AIM Supreme Scientist. AIM Supreme Scientist. There he is.
Oh shit! I know the next guy here.
Yep. All right, we got. Ooh, very cool. I just picked up this figure, Blackheart. Blackheart. He's right up here. And my foil is Arcade.
Whoa, hold on a second. This says 4
4
cards.
cards. That's it.
You serious?
That's it. Little 4
4
card.
cards per pack. That sucks.
Yeah, so you got to
I
buy
don't
a
like
lot
that.
of these.
I don't like that at all.
What's cool though is that it's I don't know if it's going to be like are these other figures here going to be released? So we have a couple here that don't have a Hasbro Marvel Legend. I have the Toy Biz Marvel Legend of Blackheart. So does that mean Blackheart and Mephisto are coming? Does that mean that we may get that was pretty much another Terrax? Yeah, because pretty much these are all bad guys here in this wave too. There's only a few that don't have legends, so we shall see. Very cool.
Nice.
So,
well, I guess for free.
Yeah,
4 cards.
What are you gonna do?
Gotcha.
All right. Well, this has been fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yes, thank you.
And from Never Enough Toys podcast, I'm Chris,
and I'm Rich Rampage,
and we'll see you next time.
Later.
Peace, y'all. Thanks for listening.